Hey, what's going on guys? Kronz here and welcome back to the Müll Littoral. Where we last left off, we were stuck on a little bit of a puzzle really, trying to escape the tavern. Alright. Bottle. Alright, lamp. This. There we go! There we go! Gotcha! Gotcha! Alright, I finally did it, yes. So, one of the things I messed up on in my first kind of two videos is I didn't notice when you move the lens it actually highlights objects that you can interact with. I was actually going by what seemed to be kind of the good idea. And yeah, the painting was talking about how the thought forms like to be in disguise. And so, you know, turning off the light and then him transforming and then turning it back on. We got him. So we distracted the tavern patrons. I slipped outside, mercifully unnoticed. I could not do it. There was no way I could stay in there. I curled up next to the tavern and tried to make myself feel small in a desperate attempt to disappear. Sadly, it's hard to pretend you don't exist when the constant bitter cold reminds you unfortunately still have a body. Ah, pathetic, absolutely pathetic. And then, the cold was suddenly gone. A blanket covered in glowing runes was gently wrapped around me. I looked up and there, standing in the snow next to me, was a thought form of fondness. Hey there kiddo, doesn't seem like you're having a fun time. I'm not. I'm sorry, your tavern is nice. Your tavern is quite nice. It's okay. What other people find comfortable may not be what you find comfortable, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry for messing up the drink and kind of wasting your time a little bit, but ain't nothing to worry about. I saw Mr. Glasswalker in there. You with him? Yeah, I am. I'll let him know you're out here. When I come back out, I'll bring you some nice hot cocoa. That should perk you right up. Stella, thank you, Miss Rye. I see why a lot of people come here. You've a genuine kindness about you. You went out of your way to make sure I was okay. Thank you. Sorry I'm such an inconvenience. Ah, thank you. You're a sweet kid. And don't worry, you're no inconvenience. Making sure everyone is having a good time at my tavern is what I live for. Now don't you go anywhere. I'll be right back out here with your friend. Glasswalker, I love you, but what the hell are you thinking? I thought social interaction would be good for her, to show her that there's nothing to fear from opening up to others. Face palming. You messed up, Glasswalker. You messed up. Denum, while I get you a well-intentioned, what you did was to try to teach her to fly by pushing her off a cliff and telling her to flap. Pretty much. This whole situation has been more difficult than I originally expected. I thought I was more prepared for this kind of undertaking. Whoa there, big guy. You seem to be doing a good job just being a shoulder for her to lean on. All it took was mentioning your name and the lass perked right up. All I'm saying is, be careful. There's a lot on the line right now. I'm aware of that. Thank you, Rye. I started this journey fully aware of the potential repercussions. I took steps to protect her, as I will continue to do. Glasswalker and Rye soon came out of the tavern to find me. Glasswalker apologized for being a git. Expecting me to be more comfortable in the tavern. He shouldn't be the one apologizing. I'm the one who ruined this whole damn thing, but I didn't say that. After some much needed cocoa, Glasswalker suggested that we take another train to our next destination. Oh nice. We're continuing. After another night of train travel and another day of hiking, the sun had begun to set as we reached the edge of the Black Pine Forest. We'll rest here for the night, explained Glasswalker. I have first-hand experience of the dangers of this place. We don't want to get caught by the forest inhabitants at night. So we set up camp and a light to ward off the creatures of the night. Glasswalker fell right asleep, but the exhausting grip of insomnia had its hold on me once again. Challenge number 5. Cool. Alright, let's check this out. This level, never mind. This level works slightly differently than other levels. You're able to interact with objects when the lens is not active, and you're able to activate and deactivate the lens as many times as you want. Interesting. Okay, wait. Let's see what we can do. Oh, okay. We have a locked box. What else do we have? Actually, let's see what we can click on potentially. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've got a book. Scattered are the journals of Glasswalker, filled with tales he wrote or stories he obtained. each is filled with something unique, each an aspect of the interests of the man himself. Will you ever be this interesting? Will you ever be a person worth reading books about? Is there any point even writing them? Okay, we got another one over here. Okay, there's a continued part of that. Okay, more journals. What is this? Okay, we've got Glasswalker, obviously. How did this guy sleep while sitting up? Pilgrim magic. Pilgrim magic. Gotta be. More of his journals. Let's see. This lamp, of course. A standard heat lamp of the Greylick Pilgrim hikers. Most of the architecture and tools made in Greylick are made of an alloy called brass gold. It is very versatile and can be reforged and reshaped relatively easily. Glasswalker's helmet is also made of brass gold. Cool. Got some more junk. What's this lockbox here? A secure lockbox owned by Glasswalker, which is made of studded brass gold from Greylick. It is locked with a 6-digit numerical code. It's probably what he keeps food rations in. Perhaps you can supply yourself with a midnight snack while Greylick sleeps. That's funny. That is hilarious. Okay, so I find it difficult to write with my left hand, but with the empathy treatments that Raw Gut is providing me, my remaining arm will hopefully become my dominant arm. Oh yeah, because he had his arm cut off. Right. Hopefully it will become my dominant right arm. Raw tells me that it will be 2 to 4 weeks before all my treatments are complete. I blame myself for this, really. I will look back on this and laugh someday. Oh, maybe. So, someday the... something was. Someday the... something was. Because if you remember, he was with those creatures, the heat... the one the Ember Monsters are fighting. The creatures that are kind of overpopulating. I forgot what they're called. But anyway, he lost his arm to one when in an unexpected situation. So he's blaming himself, and I was a fool for spending more time than I should have in the something woods. The tragedy and the creature still fascinates me, and I wish to learn more. Alright, the eyes. The following vision poem written by Bone Reader Arthas, a famous elder pilgrim that lived during the era of rebuilding. It is said that this vision symbolizes the battle between an ancient hero that we know as the wolf and the thought form of greed. Okay. I found myself in a ruin, ancient and long lifeless, dark and cobweb. Within its catacombs, on an altar of bones, were twin orbs, of blue and of gold. Oh, 2, 1, 1, 2. One. Is that a code? Well, anyway, we'll see in a sec. Above the sky but below the stars, spotted from the top of a twilight. Oh, okay, sorry. Above the sky but below the stars, spotted from the top of a twilight hill, perfectly still, were 2 twin suns, a brilliant blue and brilliant gold. Beneath my feet, a brilliant red. One orb lay painted, the other lay dead. The gold, now imperfect, cracked, lustreless, unable to be touched or seen, but blue remained brilliant and blinding. A resolve lay within its hue. Awesome! That's actually a pretty nice poem. I am unveiled. Latitude, longitude, 3, 8. More numbers. Those familiar with the tools to find this location, of which I know there are few, should know that it is home to the rare and disturbing remnant known as undescribed. Remnants, that's what they're called. The animals in the forest. I did not study it up close. I know better, for this creature is more deadly than a petrichor. I am lucky to even see one, for the number of them that exist could be counted on one hand. I always assumed they were fictional, a monster from a cautionary fable. Perhaps that is how it was born in the first place, from people's belief in those fables. Cool. Thank you. We read this one. Did we read this one? Oh, there's the numbers here. Note to self for the code. Replace these 6 numbers with the second number found in each of your books. 4 becomes 5, thanks me. Alright, note to self. So replace 6 numbers with the second number found in each of your books. Alright, how many numbers do we have here? 3 and 8. We have 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Which is, 5 numbers only. And here we have a code of 3, right? No, we have a code of 6. Okay, I need pen and paper. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. So we've got here 5, 2, 3, 6, 1, 4. Oh, whoops! Well, while I'm solving this, I also found new text. It is the 5th hour of the 7th day of my study of the elusive remnant known as petrichor. I have caught glimpses of it, the colourful ribbons that make up its mane darting behind the trees in the distance. I have to be careful and keep my distance, as much as I would love to study it up close. It appears to use the bark of the black pine trees in order to sharpen its claws and beak. I always know where a petrichor has been from the lacerations that scar the trees. I worry though that the petrichor and I are engaged in a deadly dance. Am I studying it, or is it studying me? Waiting for the perfect chance to strike. Studying my patterns, there's no question. I know it is doing this. I need to finish this study, and soon. And we have one more book over here, right? Potato Erotica? Oh. I gently pulled the soft, luscious looking potato out of the oven, eyeing the glistening condensation that moistened its skin. My mouth watered and I found myself licking my lips in an undignified manner. The warm spud seemed enticing me with the heat ready to be consumed. I gently slit an opening into its soft yet tough skin, and an aroma of pure decadence escaped from it and into my nostrils. I spread a morsel of warm, slippery butter on my knife and spread it across the potato's gooey center. It glistened with the addition of the fattening flavor, cooking the butter on its warm skin, making it seem all the more irresistible. Thank you. What does it say? Sorry. I can't. Oh yeah, in something service to my sister gave something glass. 6 out of 6 divided by 0. Interesting. That's another number for our catalog. Trying to figure out this pattern right now. Yes, I did it. Awesome. Oh, it's a book. Entry 1. Rumors of increased remnant population have been confirmed by the Embermancer Guild. The guild, they're sending Embermancers to fight the, limit the population of limit the impact of the remnants. Rumors of the increased violence is also confirmed. Cause unknown. Remnants have been wandering far too close to the cities. It is unnatural. Remnants of dreams generally go out of their way to stay as far from human contact as possible. Raw guide me that I may find the truth in these outliers. Entry 3. A possible cause has been linked to the worrying remnant activity. A message has just been received by Embermancers on the western coast that a young woman has been spending prolonged time at the cursed beach that looks out at the clear core ocean. Unusually prolonged time. Entry 4. I contacted the librarian scholar to check some very specific records and my fears were realized. This woman has spent more time in contact with the beach than any person in recorded history, just surpassing the expat. Entry 5. I feel sick writing this. She is a source of the violent remnant activity. The beach is causing her to experience so many intrusive thoughts that she is inadvertently saturating the world with them. Intrusive thoughts birth remnants. She is currently experiencing more intrusive thoughts than the combined population of the continent, perhaps the world, and she doesn't even know it. I shudder to think what might happen if she were to become aware of what she was doing. Well, maybe don't leave clues around Anyway, the thought form of honesty. Rawgut wished to retain her and to cleanse her brain as fast as possible so that this problem would have no room to progress. I will not allow this. I pleaded to Raw to allow me a chance to help her through other means. Raw, your treatment might permanently injure her mind, I pleaded. I'm an expert on remnants of dreams. I'm the best person to help her right now. She gave me a chance, one chance. If I fail, but I can't fail, I won't fail. I am her best chance. Entry 7. I leave today for the western coast. Raw, guide me. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. He's not my friend. Glasswalker is not my friend. I'm his burden, I'm his failure. I'm hurting the world. I'll be better off dead. I'll be better off dead. The world would be better off if I was dead. I couldn't look at Glasswalker, who seemed more a stranger than a friend now. So I ran. I ran until the muscles in my legs were screaming in agony, until my windpipe tasted acid and rust. Black pine needles cut my arm as I scrambled through the darkness of the forest. I don't know where I wanted to go. I just needed to run. Anyway guys, unfortunately I have to leave it there. when we get back next time, hopefully we will stop running, hopefully, and we'll pick it up from there. But until then, cheers.